Hello everybody, this is Big Lou.
Yes, and this is Jason, J-Mill, J1, G1, J1, whatever you want to call.
And this is View and Review, a review show, but kind of different.
Yeah, kind of different in many ways.
Different as in, we're not going to review mainstream games because everybody else is already doing that. But I mean, every once in a while we might review a brand new game, but we're basically going to stick to underrated games.
Yeah, games that probably flew right over your head because you were so busy playing some Call of Duty, World at War, or something of that nature, depending on what you're into. But yeah, if you're into games in this realm of underground, then you'll be in for a treat. Yes.
Big time, man. The first thing we're going to start off by saying is our rating system's going to be a little different because doing the whole 1 to 10, that seems kind of throw it off because you can say good things and then overall I give it an 8. Wait, what?
It's like 8. Like, okay, this is 1 out of 10. So where's the rest of those numbers? Like, how would you really, put a game? Say if you giving it a 4, like, okay, does that mean it's, almost average? We're trying to make it a little simple for you people.
How simple? It's basically gonna be buy, try, and deny.
Yes. You'll either buy it, try it out, give it a rental, or give that one a thumbs down, deny, quit.
And since we have no sponsors, that shows that we're paying out of our money to let you know, wow, we wasted our money to let you know, don't get it, just deny it.
Yeah, so we had to pretty much try it or buy it even if we were going to deny it in the future anyway. That's the only way you can even tell if a game's worth wasting your time if you thoroughly investigate.
So today we're going to review 3 games. It's going to be Castle Shimigami 3, then followed by Super Soldier R, and then we're going to end it off with Trigger Heart Exilia.
Yes, and I bet you haven't heard of those, have you? And if you have, then
congratulations.
Yes. You beat us to the punch as far as giving you a heads up. So you'll probably know if you like or dislike these games, you can probably get a good feel of where we're going with our rating system here, as each game you will notice is in the same genre but isn't one-dimensional. It has different aspects to it that would bring different gamers into it and make them, just get into it no matter what you are. I have one that gets me into it, and I'll explain, like, as far as all the genres where you play all 3 and then you figure, hey, if I'm going to play one, then I might as well, pick one just for this. But you'll get where I'm going, like, as soon as we
start the game up. And we are now going to take our discussion on Castle Shimigami 3 for the Nintendo Wii.
Yes.
So, what are your first thoughts after you was playing the game?
Ooh, after I played the game, I was like, oh my god, this game rocks. Wow. I mean, just talk about first impressions. Well, I was playing it, watching you play it rather, and I was feeling like, okay, I can get into this. I like overhead shooters. Like, hey, it's a given. But there's many things to make this game just like
stand out.
Yes, for like depending on what kind of game you are. If you're into the battles, if you're into storylines, if you're into this and that, music, whatever it is you're into, it's got
Jokingly
something.
dialogues.
Yes, jokingly dialogues that should easily translate to TV shows, which, I don't know, we gotta do our research. Maybe they have a, TV show for this. Like, if they don't, then, like, put the word out there to somebody.
So basically, Castle Shin Megami 3 is unlike any, like, vertical shooter I've ever played.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you're just shooting enemies, of course, that's the standard thing. But what makes it interesting is that you have a Shimigami that's basically your guardian that protects you and does all sorts of crazy special attacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the one thing that distinguishes it from the other ones, where you've got protection, and that protection comes in hand, as they always do.
And especially the two-player mode, because the two-player mode is just, you think, okay, it's just a standard, two players were helping each other out, but what made it different was like the interaction between two characters.
Yeah.
Which is something you hardly get now.
Yeah, you hardly ever get that, to the point where it makes you passionate about the game that you're playing, like the characters, like just the interaction alone can make you feel as though I want to continue this quest. I want to see where they're going with this story. I want to, I feel for these characters. I want them to, just get through whatever it is I'm trying to get through in this game, whether it's saving someone or finding something. Like, that's the one aspect that you need in a video game, in writing in general. Just the passion for the characters.
And it basically gets very challenging. Because, I only managed to get to the second or third level. Because it's not like the other games where they give you unlimited continues. You have a set amount of continues, and that's it.
Yeah, that'll, for old school gamers, that'll kind of take you back to the feel of what got you initially pissed off about video games to begin with. Was, the lack of continues and lives, but like it's replaced by overbearing enemies, ridiculousness. But this
ridiculousness?
Yeah, that's my new word of the day. I got a new word every day, but today's word is ridiculousness.
And then for people that are saying, oh, it's on the Wii, there's this new derogatory term being placed around now called waggle. Well, you don't have to worry about that. The game is, quote, waggle free.
Oh, the waggle free. Okay, that helps. Like that, yeah. So you can't associate that term with every Wii game now. So, like,
but they'll still throw it out there anyway. But anyway, the game uses like 3 different control schemes. You can use either, surprisingly, you can use the GameCube controller, the classic controller, or the Wiimote and Nunchuck scheme. And for me, I prefer using the classic controller, which is a peripheral that's starting to become forgotten now on the Wii.
Yeah, that's because if like going back to the old school gamer thing, you're gonna pick up the classic controller and play it just for nostalgic reasons or just because it feels more at home. But like new gamers, and like if you're a gamer right now and you're having a kid, they're not going to like the classic controller when they get older. That's because they don't realize where it came from. They feel like it's a downgrade when we were there to witness where we are today.
And then also another reason is the replayability, because there's lots and lots of things you can unlock in this game.
Oh yeah, I was looking at all the stuff you unlocked, and it was a lot of stuff, but there were a lot of blank spots as well, which let you know, like, geez, you can never just get enough. Like, you fight for like unlockables, and then there's a point where you're just like, you know what, I want to play something else. This will be another reason to come back to this game and get more unlockables.
And judging from how passionate you was, you had a lot of fun with the game.
Yeah, like just everything about it. Just you have something to look forward to all the times when you're watching it. Just not only just eye candy galore, so much stuff going on in the screen, but at the same time, you have right in between the good dialogue that changes up every now and then, depending on the combination of characters you play, or if you're playing on your lonesome with just one player. But I think you get more fun out of it with 2 players going on, and just seeing just how the dialogue and the story changes up as you go along with, just different characters in the game, and they're all interesting in their own individual, unique ways, as we all are.
And that's what makes this so great. So what's your final judgment on this game?
I'll give this game a buy. I will buy this game. Like, have you already bought it? Like, is this a purchase of yours?
Why? Yes, I have.
Well,
And this seems to be a big trend now with TV commercials. In this tiring economy.
Oh yes.
The game's only $30.
Yes, in this fledgling economy, you have a video game that will make you forget about the outside world, and it's only $30. And not a further investment with it, like add-ons and crap.
And for me, I have to agree with you. I have to give this game a buy as well. I had a lot of fun with this game. I just looked at the box art and then just figured, this looks interesting, and then haven't regretted it since.
Yeah, that's definitely, you definitely made a wise decision, Mr. Big Lou.